I'm really thrilled to have the opportunity to share a few words with you about Steve. But first, I want to acknowledge all the Wardies this afternoon and thank them for their incredible work for our community. Collectively, you are the professionals in the gym today, all of you, who represent a broad spectrum of our Jewish community, and I'm thrilled that we are all here to celebrate the best that our Jewish community has to offer here at the J. Okay, Steve, now it's time for you. Soon after I came to the J more than 8 years ago, our then CFO announced she had accepted another job, and I had my first opportunity to add a new person to the team. The risks were enormous. We weren't exactly in sound financial shape, and we hadn't yet finalized our plans for our new facilities. The task at hand was profound, and the new CFO was my first new hire. Kenny gave me tremendous support, but the pressure was on. Well, I found the guy I wanted to hire, thanks in part to Rabbi Rose for making the shidduch, and then I proceeded to convince this new candidate to come to the J. How did I do that? Well, I'm pretty sure it wasn't my great personality or even the vision that I had outlined for the future of the J. I had to rely on instinct and do the only thing I knew how to do. I lied to him. Well, it wasn't really a big lie. I would characterize it more as a little more of a white lie. You know, a minor untruth that is intended to keep someone from being upset. Well, instead of giving Steve a full picture of the precarious financial situation the J was in, I told him that the worst was behind us and that we were well on our way to recovery. Now, I have a history of being involved in relationships that start with little white lies. You see, I started dating my husband, Bud, on a little white lie, but it was his, not mine. And after 30 years, I figured that that turned out pretty well, so how bad could it be? It's not like I was asking Steve to start a new life 1,000 miles away with a young son and a very pregnant wife. Oh yeah, come to think of it, that's exactly what I did. Whew. Glad that worked out. All kidding aside, that was the best little white lie I think I've ever told, because it brought Steve to our J and to our community. In the past 7.5 years since Steve has come to the J, we have renovated our Marilyn Fox building, built the new Steinberg family complex, and renovated what was the old Carlin H. Wohl building. We've also begun capital renovations at Camp Sabra. We've entered into contracts to sell land multiple times. We've introduced a new financial matrix, increased our expectations for program results, and improved our member engagement efforts. We also celebrated an explosion in membership and program participation and created a new footprint in mission programming that is vibrant and exciting. Our agency, once a $12 million organization that lost more than $2 million, today is a thriving $20 million mission-driven enterprise that has turned the financial corner. It wasn't an easy road traveled, however. Steve was an integral part of the team that helped us resolve our issues with the bank, and you can't even imagine how much midnight oil he burned. And he never complained, not once, about the incredible stress he felt personally deep down in his neshama in getting our financial house in order and protecting the future of this great organization. You see, Steve is a real mensch. He's got a good heart and an even better head. He loves playing the tough guy, but we all know he's just a teddy bear, right? He's just dressed in business attire. He loves his community and his family passionately, and he feels a great responsibility to the Jewish people. Now that's what I would call a pillar of our community. So his plaque reads, presented to Stephen Rosenzweig, it is the tree of life for those who strengthen it, and those who support it are praiseworthy. Congratulations, Steve.